Hi guys, welcome back yet again for more Undertale. Scatlink here, and this time we're on the Xbox One version of the game, because with another port version comes more version exclusive content. And yes, we're back outside the Bone Brothers house in Snowdin Town, because of most of the new content is once again under Pirate's Sink. Some things never change. But before we begin getting into the new content, some of you who may know me well might be thinking, "Hey Sean, I want the phone. The only Xbox system you own is a 360. Did you seriously shell out more money just to get an Xbox One or Series S or X console? Just so you can buy and play a game that you already own at least 3 times over? Just so you can make one single video on the Xbox exclusive content?" No, I did not. I didn't buy the game again, nor buy a new console. Heck, I haven't even borrowed the game or a console from anybody else. And before anyone gets any ideas, this is still through official means. This is through the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate's xCloud service, currently at this particular time, exclusive to Android devices. So this is a story all about how my attempts to record this have gone down, so I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there as I tell you all about how I set this up here. So, on March 15th, 2021, Undertale was revealed for Xbox One and Xbox Game Pass, releasing the very next day. At first I was like, wow, that took long enough to get onto every current gen system, but I'm happy for Xbox players as they now get to experience this game, thinking I can skip it since I already have the game on PC, via Steam, PS4 physically in this collector's edition, and Nintendo Switch just physical only. And with the Xbox achievements in mind, it will probably be a port of the PS4 version specifically, since that also has achievements. I was only half right, as when the Nintendo Switch version of the Dog Sanctuary got bulldozed into a casino, I was in like, oh, no! I don't have an Xbox One? How can I cover this new content? The achievements are similar enough, but am I really going to have to buy an Xbox One or Series X because I want a disc drive, and then the game again, just to play this? I couldn't accept this, so I watched the trailer again and noticed something. What was Xbox Game Pass? I knew Xbox Live was the equivalent of PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online, where it's a subscription service to play online and download free games as long as you are subscribed, and Xbox Live Arcade was the store equivalent of the PlayStation Network and Nintendo eShop. So what was this service? Hashtag not sponsored. Xbox Game Pass is a new subscription gaming service that allows you to play the games available on the service for as long as you stay subscribed. It also gives you the same online multiplayer services that Xbox Live provides, so what's the point of Xbox Live being separate anymore? But here's the catch. You can only download or stream console games on console, and download or stream PC games on PC. Of course, I can access the PC Game Pass, but that has the PC version of Undertale on it, as in the original version, the same one that you can find on Steam, the official website, GOG, etc. This means no Deltarune under Pirate's Sink, no borders, and no exclusive content. It is the base original. So, again, do I need a newer Xbox, since the game isn't available on Xbox 360? I did a bit more digging, and it turns out Xbox Game Pass Ultimate not only gives you everything I just mentioned, but also the ability to stream games directly from the xCloud to your device. Kind of like PlayStation Now. But there's only one massive problem. At this time, it was only for Android devices. So if I were to put up with a tiny phone screen, I could connect a controller to my phone and play the Xbox version of Undertale. With Game Launcher on Android phones, I could capture the screen and record it. But I've had problems with this in the past when editing Pokemon Go on Premiere Pro, so I wanted to be able to capture both my phone screen and my USB Snowball microphone on my PC. I wanted to use OBS. So I looked up how to capture my phone screen onto my PC. If Samsung Galaxy A8s were compatible with Samsung DeX, I'd probably be set. Alas, I had to find an alternative method. Behold, SCR-SPY, Screen Spy for short. A screen viewer in a similar principle to how a Katsu Kitty 3DS capture device outputs the 3DS screen to a PC window. You can simply connect your phone's USB cable to your PC and huzzah! It's on your PC. I did some testing with Kingdom Hearts Dark Road when it was still online, and as you can see from my test video, link in the card, it wasn't the smoothest and I couldn't seem to change the program settings despite following the Help Me guide. I needed another option as I wanted 60 FPS. Enter BlueStacks. It's basically an Android emulator for PCs. Think of it as a virtual Android machine, fully customizable, and you can easily log into your Google Play Store and download your apps again. If anyone has been wanting to play the Christian Whitehead versions of Sonic 1 and 2 on the big screen, this would be the way to do it. And I can still access the xCloud via Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to stream Undertale, and I can record it via OBS. From going from acquiring a new console to committing game brand heresy by using Nintendo 3DS capturing methods to play Microsoft services with a PS4 controller, I simply have Android running on my PC to play Xbox Undertale. So out of all this, how much did I have to spend in the end? $1 for my first month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So if I don't have a home button, because for whatever reason I'm pressing every button to make home appear. If I jiggle the mouse and click in the corner here, no, get rid out of that. Get out of that as well. You can see up here, in the top left corner, there's 3 dots, which is the menu for, you know, leaving. But there's also an Xbox button. So if I click that, there we are. This is what I need. So I need to go down to Undertale. There we go. That's how we achievement. Yeah, achievement tracker on, please. There we go. Look at that. I mean, it hasn't loaded yet, but that's interesting. What does this do? Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is setting it up. So that's the game screen, so I can track my achievements here. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning the ways of the Xbox in this video. So I'll put that in the top left corner because that's where... I mean, to be fair, on PC, it's in the bottom right. But on PS4 and PS5, it's in the top left. Notifications from Switch also come up top left. So you know what? If it's PC, it goes in the bottom right. If it's console, or intended to be on console, it's going to go top left. So, I can have up to 3? I can have up to 5. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Let's have 3 tracking right now, I guess. Keep the transparency the same. This is interesting, this. So that's the settings for it, yeah? Okay. So, yeah, default. So let's have a look here. We can actually see them here now. So I believe most of these are exactly the same as what they are for the PlayStation 4 version, minus the Platinum, because Xbox doesn't have an achievement for getting all achievements most of the time. I think there's a couple less, because there's not as many... unlockables in terms of levels for the Dog Nation. But other than that, I think it's all the same. Are they? Oh my god, they're all a secret. That's bloody helpful, isn't it? But I just got one. How do I check that? Oh, there we are. I have to check. I have to click the button for locked and unlocked. So I got the ruins, I entered the ruins. So that's how you check your achievements. So we'll keep that on. And we'll see how we go. Whoa, okay, G-Heimer F-Log. I don't think that works for this game. Let me get that menu back up, and I'm going to turn that off, because it doesn't work with this game. So let's turn off the achievement tracker. That's cool, though, because it's like, if you're working on something that requires you to do, like, a certain thing, or you need to track to see how many times you need to do a certain thing to meet the quota for the achievement to unlock, that actually gives you an on-screen counter. For example... Kingdom Hearts 1, open 100 chests because chests aren't tracked. That allows you to track the amount of chests. Or if you have to do it, like, within beat the game in 2 hours without, like for a speedrun trophy or something, that would probably tell you your time. This is really cool. But PS4 and, of course, Switch doesn't have achievements, but PS4 doesn't have this, and neither does Steam, so you guys might want to think about adding that sort of thing. Again, this hasn't got anything to do with Undertale differences, it's just me noticing things while I'm recording this, and I want to bring it to light. Okay, I have a little bit of a problem. There is secrets for when you disconnect your controller in the Xbox version. Problem is, I need to be on an Xbox in order to do it. I can't seem to trigger the messages to appear when I disconnect my Bluetooth controller from BlueStacks or Game Pass Ultimate, or just my PC by unplugging it. Doesn't seem to do anything, which is really annoying. Thankfully they're just messages, so I can just look them up and display them for you so I can talk about them. But it's a little bit annoying that I can't actually do it myself, because it should be just as simple as disconnecting your controller. That is literally what it is. So, thankfully, no achievements are tied to that. Thank God. But, yeah, so we're going to have to borrow footage of that. But thankfully, Nintendo Productions on YouTube graciously allowed me to use his video for the secret controller disconnecting messages, as long as I commentate over it and give credit where credit is due. So please go check out the actual video. I'm going to be blasting through these. So first message that shows up is no controller connected, please connect a controller. It's basically simple thing. You would expect all consoles versions to at least say this because you need a controller. After you disconnect about 4 times, it will start to be a little bit sassy, saying that no controller is connected. That seems to be your thing. But randomly, when you keep on disconnecting your controller, it will decide to put a pasta-like spin to it. No controller is cannoli. Because, you know, general cannoli. But changing words to other words is funny. Memes. It's Undertale. It's going to embrace it. You have to disconnect your controller during very specific moments, as if I can't be any more specific. This one happens when you're in the date with Papyrus, so you can only see this one if you're doing True Pacifist, or at least True Pacifist up to that point. And it reads, no controller is connected, you're excited about dating a very handsome skilly-bob, a skeleton, and pulled the controller out by accident. I understand. The next very specific one happens when you are basically at any point fighting Omega Flowey. When you're in that particular point, either booting up the file in the battle or walking around before the battle begins, if you disconnect your controller, it starts counting down saying no controller connected, reconnect in 10, or your data will be erased, and it starts counting down. The thing is, it doesn't actually delete your file, because technically Flowey has already got your file, but you know, in kind of in-game settings, because this is a system message, that is implied that Flowey's now got the operating system of your system as well, even though he doesn't, because you could just close down the game. Once the timer just runs out, it just goes to a black screen until you actually reconnect the controller, and then you just go back to normal gameplay. So it just goes black, like the game's just kind of soft-locked, but no, once you press a button with reconnect controller, you'll be able to continue playing the game. And finally, the last message appears when you disconnect your controller when you are in the true lab. It actually breaks the border. It's more of an overlay that goes over the game screen, which is on a layer higher than the border, because it fades in from the bottom, so, and it's again outside of the border. It says no controller is connected, no head is connected, body connected, arms, legs, skin, ears, face. If there's more, you don't see it, but it's a bit creepy because it's like, well, I can't really connect any of that stuff to my console, can I? Unless it's implying that you're using Xbox Connect, because everything is better with Connect. So we are finally back outside of the Bone Brothers house, as I've already mentioned. Yes, this is the Xbox One version. Through Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, through BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator, on my PC with a PlayStation 4 DualShock controller. It's a mess. But yeah, this is the only way I'm going to be able to do it. If there's any visual artifacts, then that will be due to the signal, as well as bottlenecking going through, you know, a streaming service on an emulator on my PC. So that's just how it's going to be, so I apologise for any graphical errors. That's mostly due to the stream because of, you know, latency. Anyway, yeah, we are here, and I'm actually up to the point where I've only just reached Alphys, so I can upgrade the cell phone so I have access to additional storage, basically. And you notice I have 500G. I've actually paid for Temmie's college. I did the trick with Gerson and Temmie, buying a bunch of glasses to sell to Temmie in order to build up money. I had 500 already, but I got back up to that point because I wanted to get the Temmie armor out of the way, and that is basically my method of grinding money if I do need it, because we are going to need a bit of money to actually start this off. Because last time, when it was the Dog Sanctuary, we had to donate money in order to actually, you know, get all the achievements and build up the Dog Sanctuary proper. However, we're going to need a bet and transfer into coins. So, let's go in. You may notice that the padlock is still there. That would actually be removed once again if we were beyond Metaton EX in the Switch version. I haven't gone beyond Metaton EX in this version because, well, something will swap, which I'll get into in a bit. So that's why I haven't played up to that point yet. So we're doing everything before Metaton EX. We try to enter, and... yeah, I don't know how you move a door considering that there should be a hole behind the door, but hey. Everything's been changed. And we got like a new soundtrack. And obviously this isn't on the soundtrack disc because that was released before this version. Now, ironically enough, I have to actually make mention that if this was released literally a few, like, I don't know, right when I'm recording this, to be fair, Undertale would now have a PEGI 18 rating for the Xbox version because of the casino, because it involves gambling. Yep, any game that involves gambling that is released after the new mandate for PEGI is now 18 plus. So, congratulations, this game has grown up along with us once again. Condition, donate 10 coins for a poker table, 25 for a game console, 50 for 2 burgers. Okay, can we take those and eat them? 100 coins for a serpent helm. Is that something we can equip? 200 coins for a freedom emblem. I wonder if that's the Deltarune. You don't know about that. 350 coins for bot command in Twitch? Exclamation mark dancer? 500 coins for an HD upgrade. I think you can also go up to 750 for an additional upgrade on top of that, but there won't be any more after that. Free cherries gives you a tonic, I guess. Free ghosts gives you M ticket, Metaton ticket. Free bones gives you a revitalizer. That sounds like something that you get out of Earthbound, is that a reference? And spelling out dog, D-O-G, gives you a 135 scale statue, probably of a dog. And I'll make mention right now, all the achievements on the game are the same. In fact, I can bring this up. I just need to find the button. There it is. Click this button. I've already shown them off earlier. There wasn't actually anything in here, though, unfortunately. Notice that there's only 21 achievements. I'm pretty sure that's all there is instead of the 30. A lot of them, obviously, have been condensed because there's not as many levels for Dog Nation. But the 4 item pickups, for picking up your first 4 items achievements, they're actually tied. Can I just click off and get out of this? No, I have to click that button. There we are, because I don't have a home button mapped on this controller for some reason. The 4 matchings at the bottom there, they replace the 4 item pickup trophies. So we've got less trophies plus no platinum/getting all achievements achievement trophy. But the 4 pickup item trophies have been replaced with matching the, well, getting all 4 of those bottom ones, basically. So, thought I'd clear that up. So how does this work? We've got no coins in here, apparently. Seems like a slot machine, but you don't have any coins. It's a donation box, but for some kind of coins you do not have. But this one looks normal. 25G for 5 dog coins. Exchange. So that's the exchange rate. So we'll do that, so we have some. You received a pittance of coin. So, I've lost a bit of G, but up there, as you can see, I've gained some coins. Now, ironically enough, we could donate these immediately. And we could just pour money into this and not actually play the slot machine, but we do need to play the slot machine to actually, you know, get some of the achievements and get those 4 items requiring to get a match of 4. Also, Toberfox is just watching us with all those faces on the machine. Creepy. Yes, alter pledge with up or down. Yeah, we're not going to bother doing that at the moment, so let's quit on that. And I'm going to pour about 100G in here, just so I have some coins to start off with. I don't know if this area ignores the fact that you can save and reload, or do not save and reload, and it might just keep your coinage anyway, because Undertale's weird like that. But also, this place seems to follow a storyline over the versions that are not tied to the actual machine. It only costs 1 coin to do the slots. Oh, I'm going to have to actually learn the slots. That's annoying. Oh, near bonus. I get 1 coin back. Okay. Oh. 1 fruit. I get 2 coins. Okay, so we get something out of it. Problem is, I've got half a second of input delay because this is streamed, as well as I said, bottlenecked on an emulator. Because I did actually say using Android emulators to play through Xbox Game Pass isn't recommended. That could be a penance of mine, but yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be pain. But I don't have an Xbox One console, so at least I'm paying for the service. didn't get anything for that at all. Thing is, you can't really time the others. You can time the first one. Ah. Oh, come on, really? Got Napster Bluke? Oh. Oh, okay. I think if you get 777s, you just get like 7G or something. It's not actually as lucky as you think. I think it's a bit of a swerve. Oh boy. Oh, come on. I wonder what would happen if I get all 3 dogs. What would happen? Oh no, they said that... No, spelling out dog gives us the thing. Oh, come on! I would have been done with one thing. I don't even know if I'm going to be speeding this up or... Oh, there we go. Now I got it. And there we are. Got an achievement. Blue Barons. Lined up 3 dogs in the dog shrine, or... I guess it's a donation thing? Let's check the sign again. So we got the Revitalizer, but obviously it's not added in here yet. So if we leave and come back in... It is now here! Thing is, though, I haven't had a specific thing so far to actually, you know, get everything out of the interactables in here. I need to get the poker table. So let me donate 10 coins and get that. No, that is how we get coins. I'll just take a bunch more then. Right, so let's donate 10. Felt like you passed a certain threshold. There's another achievement. Of course, the Dog Nation achievements are called the same as I mentioned already, but there's less of them because there's a lot less you can donate to, which is why there's not 30 achievements. But they're still the same, and the requirement to get them is just a little bit different, but as long as you do everything in the Dog Sanctuary anyway, you'll still get them all. Which is why I'm not covering the main game. Ah, here he is! It's Sans! How you doing, my boy? Oh, so you're pretty high up. You're like clipping through the ceiling, actually.
Yeah. How about a game of dog poker? It's only 10G.
I would, but how am I supposed to play? This is abnormally tall.
Oops. Looks like you can't reach the table. Sorry. I keep forgetting how much taller I am than everyone.
You're sitting on a bar stool, aren't you?
Guess we can't play. I'll try putting up a sign next time. Too bad poker wasn't in the cards.
Ha! You're funny.
Tell you what though, if you win any prizes, take a look at them and talk to me. Someone's gotta roast you for all your hard work.
Rude. But hey, maybe we'll have some banter along the way.
If you win any prizes, take a look at them and talk to me. Someone's gotta roast you for all your hard work.
So, if we have a look at certain things, Sans will comment on them. If you go beyond Metatoni X, Sans is swapped out for Mad Mew Mew. Because in the Switch version, that's when you can actually fight Mad Mew Mew. Since she's still technically behind the door, I'm guessing that Toby noticed that she's behind there and hires her. I don't know. So if I leave, come back in, there's now a very weirdly stretched sign of Sans. It's a sign of Sans is poorly stretched vertically, with JPEG artifacting. You must be this tall and JPEG artifacted to play poker. Thanks.
Hey, speaking of tall, you've rather increased the height of the sink. The original height just wasn't challenging enough for more. Yep. He's not someone that takes shortcuts. Guess he wanted to show they weren't necessary. He's in his own kind of special, inconveniencing way. Well, got anything? Well, got anything?
So if I were to leave and go back in again and not even interact with the sign, does he say anything else, or is he just gonna...
If you win any prizes, take a look at them and talk to me. Someone's gotta roast you for all your hard work.
I'm not gonna interact with everything else around here until I actually get it all, so we can have it all at once. Hey, you know what, actually no, I'll do it on the way, because at least then it spices it up a bit, breaks the monotony from the thing. Various beautification creams for skincare loving gamers. It has a slogan. Use this if you love skin. Use this if you love having skin. Okay, so it's not it's just Vaseline, basically.
Skin cream? No thanks. Pretty sure that's my brother's stuff anyway. He loves skincare. If you couldn't tell just by looking. Never had a pimple ever since he started, he says.
Yeah, that's probably because your bones. Unless you're trying to insinuate that, you know, He loves skin because he wants human!
I'll intimidate the humans with my spotless face, he says. Sans, don't bother me when I'm in the hyperbolic cucumber chamber, he says. But I couldn't tell you what it means.
Hyperbolic.
Well,
Damn it.
got anything?
Yep, so he only says one thing for everything, so basically we've got to keep on moving. So what's the next threshold? 25G. You know what, let's get that done. Felt like you passed a certain threshold. Leave the room and return. Oh! How convenient! You found a gamer box game console system. You can now play a virtual slot machine exclusively on the gamer box console. However, you get nothing from it in real life, so there's not much point. I'm getting achievements in real life, what are you on about?
A gamer box, wow. Can't believe you got one in real life.
Got the 360.
Even if there's some kind of exclusive game for it or something. Couldn't you just watch a video instead of playing it yourself?
I don't have an Xbox One. How can I cover this new content? The achievements are similar enough, but am I really going to have to buy an Xbox One or Series X because I want a disc drive, and then the game again just to play this? Right, let's keep on playing. So we don't actually need to play with the slot machine that much, really. We only need to like get certain things from the slot machine. Then we can just convert money and then donate normally. There we go! I got 3 cherries. Are we good, cherry toys? Lined up 3 cherries in the dog shrine. Ooh. We have some new stuff. I like how when we walk in here, it has like a mystifying sound. It's a stack of cherry-flavoured Gamer Blood energy drinks. You need various vitamins to keep you energized when you game. Like vitamin B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, caffeine, and whatever vitamins are in radioactive waste. Yeah, I don't think that's actually legal.
Wow, the perfect combo of monsters and energy. I know someone who was always down in that stuff. She was saving the cans for the scrap metal for something big. It's flavored after a famous cherry.
Alphys making Mettaton? Is that why Mettaton is made out of monsters and energy? The energy being magic?
Well, got anything?
The theories are just flying around. I'm getting more lore, technically. This is ridiculous. Right, let's see what else we can get. Well, I don't really... Oh, come on, if I got the D. Not in that way. Shush, you might have the gun up. This is 18 plus, it's fine. Come on. Oh, really, again? It's like I make a joke, and then it's like, well, I guess the 7 could work. I don't know. Well, I got that again without even trying to do it. Oh well, we need the coinage, so it's fine. Oh. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, what the heck's going on here? It's paying out well today. Alright, I need to try and make it land on the letter. Ah, god damn it. Wait, is there something I can get if I do 3 ghosts? Oh, I didn't mean to click again. Right, let's get off that for a second. 3 ghosts, I get an M ticket. Okay, fair. And then obviously I need to spell dog. So what happens if I get, like, 3 doggos instead? Oh, come on! Just give me that. Oh, you're a tease. Oh, it is under the bone. There we are. I'm trying to learn the reel. Ah, feck. Is that under a ghost? It is under a ghost. Oh, God. I don't know what that does. Would he just loot me? Like, what happens if I get 3 doggos? Oh! No! Come on! Oh, dang it, man. Dang it. Almost got 777 as well. Oh. No, come on, I can't get it. I think you can time it, but it's like, I just can't get it. Ah, God damn it, man. It's under the 7. Oh, I got the 7 instead. I would have had it! I would have had it! This is annoying me. This is why I don't like slot machines. I don't like slot machines. It's like I hated them in Final Fantasy 13-2. I hate them in even Pac-Man World in order to get lives. Always got my dad to do them. Hell, I even hated them in Donkey Kong 64, though those are easy. Oh, if I got it, I would have... I mess up and then I would have had it. Every time. On the middle one, if I mess up the middle one, I get the final one. But if I get the middle one, I don't get the final one. That's actually annoying. There we go! Got one. Ooh. That was a struggle. Oh, a little bit of a graphical glitch there. Ignore those. It's a ticket to a live gaming performance of a famous star. Your hand phases through. Seems like the ticket is incorporeal somehow. Yep, it's for ghosts. Oh, sorry for the graphical glitches there. I can't help it.
A ticket to MTT Live Gaming Show, huh? Nice. Those always are good. He only plays games with mods that make him the main character. All the animations stay the same, so... kind of funny when he's supposed to say, a long-tongued lizard?
What, has he been playing Yoshi's Island or something? Makes you wonder. I need to spell out dog. I haven't even got the 777 yet. Don't even know what the, what getting free doggos does. To be fair, it should tell you, but it don't. So, and it always starts on the free doggos as well. Oh my god, I can't have that. No, I can't have that. It makes it harder. Right, I'm going for 777s then. Okay, I can't actually see what the second reel is. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Sound like Woody from Toy Story 1 there. This is the equivalent of pain. I don't know why the second reel was so much faster now. I can't actually see it, like, well enough to make an educated guess. Hey! Well, that was anticlimactic. Getting 3 7s just gives you 7G. Not worth. You'd think that it would, but you should know Toby Fox. You ain't gonna pay out if you get 777s. This isn't a general slot machine. And I didn't even get an achievement for that, as I glitch around due to connections. Yeah, you'd literally get nothing for 777s. Not even an achievement, so... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Slots are slower now. I just noticed that. I might be able to get dogged now. Hang on. I need to... Right, so it's below the blue bone. Yeah. Not that blue bone. This blue bone. Right, hang on. Yeah, so that the second blue bone. So the second one is under the blue bone again. It's just one blue bone. Alright, so where's the last G? It's underneath a ghost. No, it's underneath 1, 2 ghosts. 1, 2 ghosts. There we go! 777 come through. You get a benefit for 777. It slows the reel down until next payout, I guess. Oh my god. Right, is it back to normal speed now? Yes, it is. So the only thing I haven't really gotten is triple dog. I almost got 777 again. What the heck? Okay, I'll stop there. Right, let's leave and have a little look and see what that got us. Thank you, 777. That's not a 1/35 scale. That's normal size. Of Toby, probably, if we're going by Frisk's size of being a kid. Some kind of statue advertising fried dog food. Felt as if you put something into the dog's hands, it might solve some kind of puzzle. I wonder if that's a clue to the, like, if you weren't aware of it, somehow, throughout all these versions, that's a clue to putting the umbrella in the statue's hands to learn the Undertale song to put on the piano to get to the artifact room. Which is how in the Switch version you get, or if you visit Timmy Village, you get the Super Dog Hoy border, which is not in this version actually. This is based off of the PS4 version because of achievements, so that border actually doesn't exist in this version of the game. That's completely untrue, just the kind of feeling it has. The text box wasn't supposed to disappear like that, that's once again signal.
Fried dog food? Nah, don't you know fried food's unhealthy? Don't trust anyone who tries to sell you that stuff.
Says the person who sells me hot dogs and fried snow. Mate, I don't think I can trust you no more. Causing trust issues. We got plenty of coins. Let's speed things up a bit here. So what thresholds do we need to hit? I'm going to do them one at a time. That was the wrong one. Right, 2 burgers for 50. I'll do 100 next. Because then at least then we'll still have some coinage left. You felt like you passed a certain threshold. Leave room to turn. Let's do that. Oh my god, the signal broke completely there. My bad. Even though it's not me. It's a fast food box. Inside, dressed with ketchup and bars. Some game controllers. There are bite marks. Seems the dog didn't get what it was buying. I wouldn't complain about game controllers, mate. They cost the same as a game these days. Which is not a good thing, but it's all the newfangled technology they keep cramming it in.
Fast food? From that hotline joint. Sure, I like a good burger, but the restaurant one's over where it's at. Got a nice atmosphere. Done some comedy shows there on that stage. The king even came once. I just said one pun and he started going wild. So I just stood there, waiting for him to stop laughing. But he didn't. So after a while, they just closed the curtains on me. Probably my best show. Anyway, I'll treat you sometime if you're in the area.
I don't know if that actually changes if we have been through MTT Resort and did the date with a second date with Sans. But obviously if we go beyond that point to Metatoni X, he wouldn't even be here. Or maybe that's when it changes actually. Could be. But I definitely know that once it's past Metatoni X, that's a definite change. Right, so what's here is what I need to get. And I want to know what it does. Thing is, if I can get 777 again, I almost got the dog again. Oh, okay. I'll just mash. I might get lucky, I don't know. Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting, but that works. Oh, I wasn't expecting that either. I'm getting everything other than the ones I want. I mean, all I've got to really do is play this until I earn the money now, but I want to know what Triple Dog does. But I'm not even getting 777s to even, like, force it to happen. Yes! Okay, I don't even know what kind of timing that was, I was just making a silly noise. All comes down to this. I don't think I'm going to get this. I mean, I don't know what that is. I think I need 777 for that. I think I need 777 just to time that, because the final one's going to be a nightmare to get otherwise. And this could be it. Now I've said that, it probably isn't because I've jinxed it. But now I've said that, who knows? That's under the second O. I got the O instead, and then I got the bloody 7 on the final reel. You're kidding me? How do I keep doing that? I hate reels. They're so annoying. How am I supposed to get a 7? You're a tease. I don't like it. Oh my god, I got that one! How? How do I get that one? Not that, not the dog I wanted. Not the dog I wanted. Also, look at my coins. Perfect number. Alright, you know what? I think we need a bit of a break from that. No, I keep going to the wrong one. The coins are just G squished by a collectible coin machine. Oh, wow. Okay. Can I not just step on all my coins then? So that means I'm actually getting ruined. I'm getting ripped off for the transfer rate. Right, let's put 100 in. Donate that. Pass certain threshold. See what we get. Yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of cutting here. It's a backward baseball cap. It may be said that since no one is wearing it, it can't be forwards or backwards. But in this context, it's definitely backwards, yeah, because of where we're looking at, like the player. Serpent Helm. Not what I was thinking of at all.
What? You want to see me put on that hat? Nah, 2 reasons. First, I just combed. And second, do I look like the kind of guy to wear a hat?
Excuse me. Alright, so what's the next threshold? 200, 350, 500. Yeah, we're nowhere near. So we need 200 coins. I want this dog. I think I'm going to cut until I actually get it, and then it'll just be... I'll show off the last thresholds, because I think you've seen enough of this. I got the... No. Okay, I got the 777 without even trying. Holy hell, I said I was going to cut. Look what happens once again. So it is after the second bone. So that's 1 bone. How did I manage? Second bone, right. So where is this? It's after the second 7, I think. Yeah, it's after the second 7. There we are. So where's the dog on this one? Is it after a cherry? I think it's after a cherry. Yeah, it is after a cherry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 cherries. There we go! Jackpot 150! Yeah, nice little jingle. I don't think we get anything else other than a massive payout. Thank you, 777. Yep, nothing else for that. So, I think that's it. So, after all that fast-forwarding or cutting or whatever, it's basically just donating until we have everything now. Because I've got every single matchup on the reels. We've got all the prizes for the specific matchups that we need to do, and I've got them multiple times as well now. And yeah, so if you get a 777, you don't get a good payout, but it makes the reel slow until you get a triple payout of some sort that you can pretty much choose. That's how you get the stuff. So if you get 777, go for the doggo, because you get 150. If not, spell out dog, that's 75. So I need to donate 200, 350, 500, and I also need to do a bunch more as well. So it's just going to be grinding from here on out. So I'll see you guys when I am done. I might even spend the last of my money on me right now and just do this. And if I get bored as well, I can just go do the money grinding thing with Gerson and Temmie to build up money, and I can just do it that way as well. So, I have many options. Oh! Okay. I got it again, because I got another 777. As soon as I was trying to get it, I then get it again immediately. That's good. Alright, no more now. I'm cutting. I probably sped that up as well, because that was pretty quick. Actually, it might be time to donate again. Yeah, let's do a donation of 200. We're not cutting at the moment then. Donate 200. Hit another threshold. See what Sans has to say. This could be a big video because of this. Oh. Wait. I hit 2? Oh, when did I donate another? I got 2. I just donated 200. Okay. Oh, donated 385 coins. When did I do a random numbered donation? I don't remember doing that, but hey, I'm over at 350 now. Interesting. So I got 2 items. It's the GamerBox game camera. It lets you play using your movements in real time. The Xbox Kinect, basically, because everything is better with Kinect. It even comes bundled with the popular MTT dance-off featuring famous star Metaton. Isn't that like Mel B's practice featuring Mel B? As Metaton dances, the camera checks if you're applauding. Stop clapping and you lose. Oh, so you don't even dance. That sounds like a shit game. Oh, what am I doing? No, get out of that. I need to check this again because otherwise I miss out on Sans. Wait, what? Looks like it still needs a refill on thermal paper. Oh my god, I think I've just ruined things.
Hey, what's that? Some kind of camera? Yeah, Papyrus has been really into taking selfies lately. Just can't wait for the results of his training. So he's been editing too, make his muscles look bigger. It's not false, he says, it's just a glimpse of the future.
It's a gamer's treaty which declares the only 50 good games to ever exist. Seems to be war-torn. Oh dear. Don't know if that was the same or not, that's why I wanted to do a cutaway just in case.
Hey, a games list. Pretty sure I know who made that. I was asking her if she had any old game regs for a friend. And maybe some easy ones about farming, or snails or something.
Deltarune?
But I forgot that she's the kind of person that only really recommends what it is she's currently obsessed with.
Oh, it might be Alphys then.
So she just told me the same RPG as always.
Yep, Alphys.
Told her I'd try it if it ever came out on the GamerBox.
Undertale, maybe? Meta much? Well, I don't remember donating something for 385, so I only need to dump in about 115 more, which I have. Did I actually donate some and I wasn't aware of it? Donation 1x, that means I'm done. I think we have everything in here. Wait. No? Wait. HD upgrade. More HD for every 250 held. Oh, for 250 held. So I can't donate anymore. So if I just, for example, yeah, give it max. So if I put in 2 coins, your donated coins squished back into normal money. You receive 2G. So whatever that we have earned here now, I can now convert into coinage. But every 250 coins that I hold, the HD upgrade changes. So I believe that means that extra things happen on screen, and we need to get over 500 coins for the maximum effect. So, I have to hold that many now.
If you win any prizes, take a look at them and talk to me. Someone's gotta roast you for all your hard work.
Alright, so, it's more money grinding time, I guess. 25G for every 5 dog coins. Considering that if I put 2 coins in, I then get those very coins back as gold, that's a bit, once again, of a rip-off. Right, how many coins have I got left? Money have I got left? I've got 250 on the dot. Let's dump in another 50, I guess. That'll do. And then I'm just going to have to grind until I get over 500 coins. See you in a bit. I say, and I don't actually cut, because notice that when I'm winning, I'm getting particles flying all over the bloody place. Hopefully, the stream doesn't break to a point that's going to be bad. Right, Sans hasn't said anything yet, but we are winning stuff, technically. No, I don't want to do that.
Whoa, look at all that fuzz. Looks like a house after a certain dog comes by. Then Papyrus gets out his broom, stomps his feet and goes, Sans, you've got to stop shedding.
Always blaming Sans. It's not his fault that the dog invaded. Hell, the dog was... The dog is underneath his sink. That's where we are right now. But yeah, I don't think we actually get any more dialogue for that. However, we are over at 250 coins now, so we might get even more fuzz. I believe the HD upgrade gets more better by... Well, every coin that we win from a win out, there's a flying particle on screen. Now it's every coin spawns 2 particles, which, you know, if the footage keeps glitching, it's going to be a problem. So, we're not really going to get anything out of this anymore. We're just going to be improving this. So I'll probably... Right, I need to bump this up a bit more. The thing is, if I come back after at least reaching MTT Resort, I'll have more money to pour into this thing. So I could do that. Because I can hand in some of the items under the hotel doors. Okay, so I am down to 150 gold and 250 coins. And we've pretty much seen that's what Sans say about everything. That's pretty much everything here up to this point. We have everything here. Ignore the scrolling box. That's not supposed to be a thing. That's just the signal. But yeah, we've got everything here. And we also have all the achievements from this place. That is the wrong button. That's the button I need. I forget I can't click that. I have to navigate with my controller. But yeah, we've only got a handful of secret achievements left, and I believe all these are progression-based. So I'll have those, obviously, once I beat the game True Pacifist, which is what I'm going through again. So that's not a problem. But yeah, we'll come back after getting past Metatron EX. I'll probably do it, actually, before I get into, you know, the true finale and all that, because obviously I've got to record other bits for beyond there. So I'll see you guys back for when we get at least past Metatron EX. Okay, so we are in the settings, having a look at the borders once again. I'm doing it at this point in the video instead of earlier because, well, there wasn't any additional borders except for the usual that were in the PS4 version. Until now, really. Okay, that was a bit bad. Because everything is the same in the PS4 version, except for the fact that in the Switch version where we would have the Mew Mew border, we would now have the Casino border. However, because this is based off the PS4 version, there is no border for, if I scroll through, as you see there I've got Dynamic. I haven't got any of the separate ones because I haven't actually got through the new home yet, or just beaten the game technically. I don't have those borders yet, but I do have the Casino border, as I'll actually have for going the rest of the video, because, you know, that's what we want. Notice that we've actually got some Deltarune related stuff in the border as well, which is a reference to the, well, next game in Toby Fox's RPG lineup. And we got Papyrus on a chip, which we never actually see him in Deltarune, but we do have Jevil as the Joker, which makes sense. Toriel as the Queen. I'm guessing that's more of a Undertale reference. I'm very sorry for the glitchiness. That's just what happens when I stream this through BlueStacks on my PC. It's the worst I can do, and it just happens sometimes. But yes, so now that I've shown off the only border, as I've said, Superdog Hoy is not in the PS4 or Xbox versions. It's a Switch exclusive. Maybe it's to balance out the fact that there are no achievements to get, maybe. Finding Temmie Village in itself is an achievement because it allows you to sell your stuff and get the invincible Temmie armor, but I don't know. But with that, as I said, I've already been through Metaton EX, but I haven't reached the end of New Home yet. I haven't beaten Asgore, I haven't done Photoshop Flowey, any of that. That's why I don't have most of the dynamic borders separated, so I can't choose them to be permanently on. But as I said, this is really all I need to focus on. Actually, I've just noticed that a couple of the chips have Sans and the annoying dog on them. Oh, and I just noticed the one underneath the card underneath General is also Lancer. I just noticed. And yes, I know I haven't actually done a Let's Play sort of thing on that. I'm waiting until the full game comes out before I do that. But I do have a blind playthrough of that, link in the card, since I'm mentioning it. But now that we're past Metaton EX, as you know, as I've already mentioned, in the Switch version, we would have access to discover Mad Mew Mew. Well, it's kind of the same in this version. She's replaced Sans.
Welcome to Dog Casino. How can I assist you? My name's... Wait a second! You feeble, accursed human! Shucks, you came to support me at my first gig with my new look.
Excuse me?
That means a lot to me! Okay, in return, I'll tell you my thoughts on any prizes you win. Just check them and talk to me.
So yeah, Sans is gone, and it's been replaced with Mad Mew Mew, and we just get basically different dialogue, which is why I needed to check everything as Sans, as well as win it all, before getting to this point in the game. Which, ironically enough, is fine, because at the point I was at before Metaton EX, you can still do the money grinding trick with Gerson and Temmie as I did already. However, there is a bit of dialogue that we are going to miss, because if this sign wasn't here by talking to Sans initially, the sign would already be here, and if we talk to Mew Mew after checking it, she would have different dialogue. But in this case...
This is one of the highest paying jobs I've ever had. I don't technically have a salary on account of just finding this place and randomly deciding I work here. But I've been replicating this canine residue I found, and I'm gonna sell it all. Then I'll be rolling in flakes, rolling around on my back with my paws up. Me and my animatronic voice box both laughing in sync.
She has access to dog residue? You can see by my items I haven't fought Asgore yet, just more proof. Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, if I check this sign without talking to Sans, this sign, well, because you have to talk to Sans in order for the sign to show up. If you didn't have the sign and then Mew Mew shows up, she will show up with the sign. And if we check it now, we'll basically missed out on dialogue, because she said something different if it wasn't here before. It's a sign of Sans poorly stretched vertically with JPEG artifacting.
Nice sign, huh?
Yeah, I believe what she would say if she didn't have it was something along the lines of,
Nice sign, huh? I found it myself.
But I can't have both outcomes now, can I? So, we're going to check all the rest of these, and then we're going to be talking to Mew Mew to see what she has to say, because that's pretty much all we got to do. Because if we try to, get over 500 coins, it just means that every coin is worth double the particles on the screen. But Mew Mew does have something to say if we have too many particles, so we will still have to play the slot machine at that point. Plus, I've got not a lot of money in my wallet, but I can get another 10 coins out of it, I guess. Some kind of statue advertising for dog food.
A humanoid statue? Hey! I know this nice ghost that could really use a body.
Napster Bluke.
Just replace the face, and you've got a winner! Just think about how many knives it could hold in its arms. Knives! Physical, corporeal knives!
If this wasn't any indication that Mew Mew is the mad dummy. We had it right there. She loses the Arnold voice though, which is a shame because it is technically a she now. He? They? It? But yeah, I don't think Napster Bluke is the knife kind of person. It's a gamer's treaty which declares that only 50 good games to ever exist.
Good games? Yeah, you mean Mew Mew 2 Super Cutie Darkness Dress Up? Someone made up a game where you dress me up. So cute. And don't listen to any fool who says it's non-canon. That same person would say I'm degenerating Mew Mew's character. Just for how I walk, how I talk, or even just innocently brandishing some knives. Well, newsflash! I'm Mew Mew now, you futile fools! You see me blowing a big cloud of smoke out of my mouth at an event? That's canon! And because my body is shoddily made and emits smoke constantly...
I mean, you are beginning to sound a little bit like Papyrus, ironically enough. But at the same time... that's basically taking the mick out of those Flash games where it's like, you know, yeah, you can just take, like, I don't know, any Pokemon trainer or a South Park character and you dress them up. Apparently it's canon. I mean, technically it is, because that's how I made some of my thumbnails for South Park Secret Truth with that particular character until I had the build I wanted in the game. So, interesting. Various beautification creams for skincare and loving gamers. It has a slogan.
Beauty creams! I love that stuff! Yeah! Of course, I can't taste anything yet, but...
I don't think they're supposed to be for eating, madam.
The feeling of my teeth grinding it up is great! But don't let the MTT branding fool you. Oh, don't! When I went to the NTT burger place, once again, the freak working there...
Hey, you're talking about Burger Pants? He's my mate. He's my big buddy.
Just stared at me when I asked him to make ice cream out of it for me. Like, hello? Is your head screwed on right? No? And I'm bad for trying to help him re-screw his head on? What?
Wow, savage. Also, he works a burger joint, not an ice cream parlor. And that's not ice cream. You're not supposed to eat it. There were so many things wrong with that sentence. I'm just gonna leave it, because we skipped the main course. It's a fast food box, inside dressed with ketchup and buns.
Fast food? Is that from that worthless NTT store? Pass! The guy working there is such a creep, it's not even funny. He just kept staring, like you've never seen a pretty girl. Turn her head around, 270 degrees. While cutting all the pictures of your boss out of the menu.
Maybe it's because you creeped him out? Question mark?
And replacing them with pictures of herself? It's absolutely normal for girls to do that, is what I'm saying.
No, well, egotistical much, but let's leave it at that. It's a backward baseball cap.
Wouldn't Undyne look great in a baseball cap? Mew? Her hair'd go perfectly through the hole in the back. Wait! That's a backwards cap! No, that wouldn't work! If she wore it backwards, you'd have to cut a hole above the bill for her hair to come out of!
Or you just rotate it. It's not plastered to be stuck in that. I'm just gonna leave that there. Clearly the mad dummy's not smart. It's a ticket to a live gaming performance of a famous star.
That ticket? No, I haven't seen it before. What? No, I don't know if it's originally Blukey's. No idea. Just, don't you think, it's a bad influence on Blukey if they watch that weird robot. He's just so inappropriately corporeal.
Says you.
What? It's not my fault if I can't face them since I left to try and find a body. Even if it means not letting them find out I've been their neighbor. Look, it's just something you can't understand.
We actually got some backstory out of that. I did not know that. So, yeah, again, this means that it is definitely Mad Dummy, because, I mean, that's Undyne's house is right next to Blukey's house, Napster Bluke, and they hang out there as Undyne's punching bag, effectively. And, ironically enough, Napster Bluke stopped the fight between us, which is quite funny, when Mad Mew Mew was the Mad Dummy. But at the same time, they probably both Blukey as well as Maddie here. Might as well call her Maddie. It is a her now. And yeah, they both don't realise that Metaton is, well, as Papyrus puts it, Hapster Bluke, the happy ghost. So Hapsty we'll just go with, or Metty, Tony, I don't know. Let's play some games. You found a gamer box game console system. I don't know why I am saying my inner voice like it's a statement.
That white box? Pretty sure this body interfaces with it somehow. There's some Mew Mew game on there, where if you press the controller, it makes my body's voice box speak in response to what's on screen. Alphys was using it trying to find this body right when I, took it over. I could hear her footsteps approaching as she kept tapping the X button. I crouched in the corner trying to cover my mouth and voice box, but my body kept yelling, "Right here! I'm right here! Mew!" Finally, when she was just about to turn the corner and see me, I stood up and shouted with my own voice,
"I'm right here, Mew!"
She fainted. And that's my story. Mew!
So, let's get this straight, alright? Mew Mew doesn't become available until you've got past Metatoni X, but you can't go backwards until you've at least rid the lift to New Home, and therefore Alphys has to, turn around because she stops you from leaving. And that means that as soon as she gets back to the lab, she wants to play with a Mew Mew doll. And then that's obviously, this is the backstory of how Mad Mew Mew, or the Mad Dummy, took over the doll to become alive and come here. More lore. I love this. It's the Gamer Box cane camera. It lets you play using your movements in real time.
Shucks, is that a camera? Like, wanna take a selfie with me? Mew? Too bad! You gotta pay for photos of me. I'm trying to build up my brand. How else will I afford pink dresses for all of my bullets? Post your own selfie. I'll like and share it. Serves you right. Mew.
Rude. Also, by trying to become materialistic, you're basically becoming Metatoni X, which is someone you don't like. So, stop copying him. You're both robots. Calm yourself. Have a drink, maybe. It's a stack of cherry-flavoured Gamer Blood energy drinks.
Energy drinks? What? The only kind of energy drink I need is electricity! Because if I don't charge my voice box, demonic, low-pitched voice clips emanate from inside of me.
That kind of reminds me of when, you're using a battery-operated toy or something when it comes to the voice box and something. That's kind of what happens, because it doesn't have the power to play the tune, but it's still struggling with whatever power it has left. So, that's actually quite on point. Then again, it could just be their normal voice and they become Arnold.
Even so, Burger Freak refuses to make me a battery smoothie. Open me up and pour it inside.
Whoa! One, that's not how it works, and two, that is suggestive. I mean, considering that this is probably now, well, it was released before the PEGI rating for gambling again. It's bumped up to 18 plus. Could be kosher at that point.
What is wrong with him? Don't make me go to Alphys! Meow.
I mean, considering what you just told me about scaring her half to death with your normal voice, I don't think I think Alphys would faint on the spot if you approached the door, just saying. Whew. Well, that's all the stuff in here, actually. The only thing that we got to do now is make some more stuff happen. Oh my god, I almost had... What? Wait, hang on. What? I almost got 3 dogs in a row just by mashing for a second there, but I've got an Ikari bonus. What the heck is that? Interesting, that's a new one. Also, is that enough fuzz on screen?
Shucks, look at all that dog fuzz. Looks kinda like... bullets! Remember when I fired all of those cotton balls at you? Mew? Then fired all of my own bullets? So nostalgic. When are we gonna do that again?
Newsflash, Mew. This particular Frisk has no idea of that situation, but the player does, and clearly you're talking to the player, because only they would remember that if they invested in playing this version of the game for Xbox systems, if they had already played the Nintendo Switch version of this game. Which, I guess, makes sense, because it is technically a handheld, so you probably would have that alongside a main home console, which the Switch also works as a home console, but whatever, you know what I mean. I didn't technically invest in this game. I went through Game Pass Ultimate like a cheap, but I wasn't going to buy a whole new games console just to play another version of a game that I already own 3 times already, as I've already stated at the beginning of this massive video. But yeah, that's weird. Which is actually a perfect segue, because I was going to mention this idea, but I cut myself off because I wanted to save it until after we were done with all this, which we pretty much are. She actually mentions it. She acknowledges the multiverse plotline of the Dog Sanctuary, or the Dog Shrine, shall we say. We'll call it the Dog Sanctuary, the Dog Room. We'll just call it the Dog Room so it's easy. First, well, you play Undertale on PC. There's nothing here, but the dog is underneath the sink. But then when you go to another universe, the PlayStation universe, there's a shrine underneath, and you donate to improve it. But then in the Nintendo Switch universe, which, by the way, this is in order of release, by the way, every other year, you come here and it's all completely ruined, because Mew Mew, I guess, went on a rampage to try and get her innermost feelings to fuse proper. But didn't work, so she locked herself in a room to try and probably drive herself insane. Have no idea. But you fight Mew Mew in that. And then, in the next version, the Xbox version, it's bulldozed into a casino. And now she's here, and she mentions the battle that you had in the previous universe, because we're in the Xbox universe. So even though the game is pretty much exactly the same minus the fun values, so that it's like every different parallel timeline sort of thing, we're also talking about multiverses here, and this room transcends the multiverse, and it goes in order of release. There's nothing in PC. Next release was PlayStation, there's a shrine. Next version is the Switch version, it's ruined, and Mew Mew is hiding behind. And then Xbox universe, again next release, it's bulldozed into a casino. There is a story here that is completely separate from the rest of the game, and it transcends all console versions, and that is why I could not pass up to do this version, at least through Xbox Game Pass, because I didn't have an Xbox One or higher. If only it was on 360. I'm surprised they didn't release it like the PS3 as well, but then again, it's dead, so fair enough. Same with 360. Same with Wii U, but it could easily run on those systems. So, I'm just saying. But yeah, other than reaching 500 coins and then just having even more fuzz on screen, that's pretty much it for this version. So, that was the Dog Casino. So I'm just playing music in the background while I'm standing outside once again. Obviously, I want to go save just because I have a few more coins now. But time to talk about achievements again. I now have them all once again. I haven't even beaten the game yet, but I might as well do so anyway, just so I have another completed file. Yeah, we have all the achievements. So if I click the padlock, so I show the ones that we've got. As I've said before, all of them are pretty much exactly the same, except for there are a bunch of Dog Nation level trophies missing, because there's not that many stuff to do with the slot machine. But you also have the Dog Nation 1X, which is the final one instead of Dog Nation level 15. All the rest of them are missing. Learn to Spell, Blinking Ghosts, We Are Good Cherry Toys, and Blue Bones. Those used to be the first item pickup, second item pickup, third item pickup, and fourth item pickup achievements on the PS4. They are now tied to the slot machine in the Dog Casino once again. So technically there's roughly the same amount of achievements, but instead of having 30, there's now 21. That's how many have been removed. All the ones from the story, they are kept. That is going to be the end of the Xbox exclusive stuff. As I said, it's mostly the casino, but that was not me. That was once again the signal bugging out. But yeah, we're now once again back here. There's nothing else for me to actually cover with Xbox related. I didn't bump into Gaster again. That's really the only other thing I haven't shown yet, but that's... How many times am I going to have to play up to Waterfall in order to get that? That's a bit too much to ask for. But, as I have probably said in the past many times, I haven't got around to doing, but I am finally starting to get around to it, because in this very playthrough, I did fight Glide. It's a Kickstarter exclusive character that was similar to Temmie, actually. That was Kickstarter, but then she joined the team. There were two Kickstarter characters that were made into boss enemies. That was Glide, who's in the room that has the locked door in Snowdin. That leads to Toby Fox's room, as I've mentioned before. I've got that recorded from this version, but I haven't done So Sorry because it has to be October 10th. I'll do that on the PC version so I can force that to happen by just clocking my computer clock back. Should be able to do that at least. Because on console versions, it's just on the day, you don't have to be on the hour as well. I don't think they patched that for the original, but we'll be doing that. And of course, I'll be dodging every goddamn name and we'll be getting into that room. So, if the back of credits... Because, as I've said, that will be the final bonus episode, and the two Kickstarter character battles would be just to fill out the video a bit, so it's not just, oh, here's my winning run on dodging the credits and going into the room, here's a bit of extra stuff as well. But I would have to play through the whole PC version again anyway to go get those, because once you've gone past through Pacifist, you can't go fight Glide, you have to do that before you fight Papyrus, and for So Sorry, of course, you can't, the art club cannot be cancelled, so yeah, that's pretty much that. So, enough of me babbling. You know what the next and last bonus video is going to be. I'll see you guys then, or for anything else we do on the channel as well. Thank you to Stereochondrite and Space Kitsune, Monospace, Mercsblog, man of many names, for the voice of Sans, once again, reprising their roles, and that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Didn't get this in time for the 6th anniversary, but at least it was in the month. So, not intended. Didn't mean to leave it this late. But, life happens. Speaking of life, we need to go back to the surface. We need to dodge some credits. We need to get Azrael. See you guys next time.